And speaking of Washington, D.C., much of the nation and the world watched as demonstrators in front of the White House were dispersed using tear gas, flash bombs, and pepper spray on Monday. Among the protesters, former NFL wide receiver Donte Stallworth.
Now, Donte, who played with the Ravens and the Saints, now lives in D.C. He told me he had been part of the massive peaceful protests in front of the White House for 3 days, but that everything changed Monday afternoon.
People were gathering, by the thousands, protesting, and then that's when the police came out aggressively out of the White House grounds and started moving into the street and, swinging their batons at people and pushing them back. And people kept texting me, "Hey, the president's about to speak." And it took me a minute to put two and two together because I just saw a guy get hit in the head with the baton, and he's like bleeding out of his head right in front of me. And then it hit me once the police came out with the horses and became very aggressive and started throwing flashbangs and using other chemical agents. That was something that you don't expect to see in this country.
Were the protesters, had they gotten aggressive? Were they becoming a problem? Was there any reason for the escalation in the police activity?
No, not at all. But I'll say the reason was that the president was speaking. So
that's clear to you.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Donte's father and late grandfather were both veterans. So this week it hit home when his friend and former teammate Drew Brees posted that he would never take a knee in disrespect.
Unfortunately, it took all this backlash for him to sit back and say, hey, maybe I need to listen. Maybe I need to actually listen instead of making this about me and my grandfather.
Drew Brees has since issued a statement saying he, quote, missed the mark on issues facing this country. As for Donte, I understand there's another big protest planned for tomorrow. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I'll be there.